The tiger and the golden thread in a faraway land, where mountains touched the sky and rivers sang to the valleys, a golden thread was said to appear under the first light of dawn. Legends whispered that whoever followed this glowing thread would find the wisdom of the ancients. Yet it was also said, wisdom bows only to those whose hearts are kind. Long ago, near the edge of a bamboo forest, lived a boy named Liang. He was gentle, but unlike the other children, he never boasted of strength or speed. Instead, he liked to sit by the river, weaving little baskets from reeds and listening to the stories the wind carried. His grandmother often told him, "Liang, a soft word can tame a storm, and a kind act can tame a beast." One morning, as Liang fetched water, he saw something glimmering on the ground. It was a thread so fine and shining that it seemed woven from sunlight itself. It stretched across the meadow and into the bamboo forest. His heart raced, for he remembered the old tales. Could this be the golden thread? He decided to follow it. The forest was cool and filled with the sound of rustling leaves. As Liang walked, the thread gleamed before him, never breaking, always leading forward. Hours passed until he reached a clearing where, to his astonishment, a great tiger lay trapped beneath a fallen tree branch. Its golden eyes looked fierce, but also full of pain. The tiger roared as Liang approached, but he noticed something. Its paw was pinned, and it could not move. The boy's first thought was to run, yet his grandmother's words echoed in his mind. A kind act can tame a beast. Trembling, he carefully pushed the heavy branch away. The tiger groaned, then slowly pulled its paw free. For a long moment, they stared at each other, the boy small and fragile, the tiger strong and proud. Then, instead of striking, the tiger bowed its great head, as though offering thanks. To Liang's amazement, the golden thread now wrapped gently around the tiger's paw, glowing even brighter. Liang followed the thread further, and to his surprise, the tiger walked beside him like a guardian. They passed rivers, steep cliffs, and winding paths. Along the way, Liang shared his food with travelers they met, an old woman who had lost her way, a hungry child searching for berries, and even a poor farmer who had dropped his bundle of rice. Each time Liang gave what little he had, the golden thread shimmered more brightly, weaving itself around those he helped. At last, they reached a cave carved into the mountainside. The entrance glowed with the same golden light as the thread. Inside, Liang found not treasure of jewels or gold, but shelves upon shelves of scrolls and tablets, each glowing faintly. They were filled with wisdom songs, stories, lessons, and proverbs passed down through countless generations. The boy's eyes widened. This was the wisdom of the ancients. But before he could touch the scrolls, the tiger growled softly, as if warning him. A voice then filled the cave, deep as thunder, yet gentle as the wind. "Liang, you have followed the golden thread. Tell me, what have you learned?" Liang bowed his head. "I have learned that the thread does not lead only to wisdom written on scrolls. It leads through kindness. Each time I shared, each time I helped, the thread grew brighter. Perhaps wisdom is not in words alone, but in deeds." The voice rumbled with approval. "Indeed, wisdom without kindness is like a river without water. Because you have given freely, without greed, the lantern of your heart will never fade." At that moment, the golden thread dissolved into Liang's chest, filling him with warmth. The tiger gave a final nod, then slowly vanished like mist under sunlight, leaving only its echoing roar in the distance. Liang returned to his village, not with riches, but with wisdom that spread to all who listened. He told the children stories of kindness, taught the farmers proverbs of patience, and reminded everyone that generosity weaves stronger bonds than gold. And though he never again saw the golden thread, he carried it within him, glowing whenever he acted with compassion. The villagers often said that when Liang grew old, a soft golden light surrounded him whenever he spoke kindly or gave to the poor. Children would sit by his feet, eyes wide, as he ended his tales with the words his grandmother once told him: "A kind act can tame a beast, and a kind heart can guide the world." And so, the story of laying and the golden thread was passed down, shining like starlight in the hearts of those who heard it. Moral: true wisdom does not come from scrolls or treasures, but from the kindness we show and the hope we give. Just as Lane discovered, compassion is the golden thread that connects us all.